going. It's still ongoing.
And, you know, I think that, like, that specific thing of, like, you know, okay, tech chase on reaction with forward throw on Fox. That is just another example to me of the difference between the two Falcons. S2J is going to go for a down throw or an up throw, and he's going to try to get the wall, like the juggles going.
Sure.
He's going to try to up air, and maybe an air, and knee. Whereas Wizzy is happy taking the slow game, the percentage, I'm going to grab you, I'm going to grab you, I'm going to grab you, and then I'm going to get something, eventually. I think that S2J is the more explosive Falcon, who's more capable of taking multiple stock leads or going down multiple stocks.
Fair enough.
Wizzy really just does need one grab to pretty much take a stock. Or get you 2 death percent.
It's interesting that we've had a Falcon in almost every game. It was LSD playing it last time. It's Faceroll playing it now.
It's also interesting that Faceroll's playing Falcon.
I feel as though a lot of the tech chase options might get stuffed when he's playing Sheik by LSDs. I don't know. Maybe this experience. Maybe
I don't know if he's ever played a Snake before.
I think LSD has beaten Faceroll before. I'm going back in my mind. He's beaten O'Reilly for sure. We saw him beat Moy. It would not surprise me. He's beaten O'Reilly's Falcon actually. O'Reilly ended up having to go on the second set because I think this was in like they ended up meeting in finals somewhere down the line, losers finals. He ended up going to Marth. And I think that's when the Marth really started. That's the first time I'd seen O'Reilly's Marth. So I think that was somewhere near where he had just started Marthing.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a little bit of Faceroll knowledge, more on the topic of Falcon. Faceroll hates Falcon, thinks Falcon is a dumb character.
I think everyone hates someone.
More so, if you ask him about playing this character, he'll say anybody can do it, it's easy. Since Falcon is an easy character.
He's kind of proven that right now. If he thinks that that's the reason that people can be good at Falcon and he hates Falcon and he's playing Falcon, he's just proving his point right now.
Yeah.
I feel like Sheik's that character. I think everyone hates a character. And if it's justified or not, I think everyone just hates a character.
No, I agree. And I think that Sheik definitely has some lame stuff. I get why people don't like Sheik, to an extent. I also think that you have to respect a solid Sheik player's neutral game, because playing the neutral with Sheik is really hard.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
You know, like hate on tech chases, chain grabs, whatever, all you want, I get it.
Who's the character you hate? I need to know.
Who's the character I hate? In Melee or PM?
You could do either. If it's something really wacky in PM, I'm going to just discount you as meh. It's just a character that kind of sucks. If you say, like, Ness, I'll be like, I don't see it. You know.
In Melee, Falco probably.
Falco?
And you know, I can't even really say that. I love Falco as a character. I just suck against Falco, dude.
We need more Falcos in the Midwest.
What?
We need more Falcos in the Midwest.
Yeah.
I need more experience in this matchup. On low tier and high tier Falcos. I need to play bad and good Falcos to get more experience in that matchup.
Ice Climbers, kinda.
Ice Climbers, wow.
Ice Climbers bug me.
I don't hate them because, I don't know. I think I approach the match maybe like you should. Just think of like, how do I split you and Nana? How do I kill Nana? Or how do I bait you into
I'm looking through here for the melee characters, right? Like,
yeah. In this game, I hated the Bowser in the last patch. Okay. I thought that was a little overdone. I like how they brought his armors down. That's cool. I think he's acceptable now.
I don't know if there is a melee character that I really... You know, there are matchups that I don't like because I know I suck at them.
I'll be honest, I'm a Sheik hater.
That's fine. I get it. I'm a Sheik player.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I beat Sheiks in bracket. I lose to Sheiks in bracket, but it's never a match that I feel like I'm...
Oh, the 4 Moy tag. Shoutouts to
Moy.
Griffin. Faceroll. Sorry.
Yeah. I feel as if...
Did he?
Yeah. Even when I'm losing or winning, whatever it be, I always feel like I really just don't control the match well against a Sheik.
You know, Marth Sheik is... I think it's really hard for Marth until you reach, like, a certain, like, godlike level.
Thankfully, I got bro lessons. Try to make it into one word. It's not even possible. But I got some bro lessons in some Sheik, and it helped. It helped out a lot. I understand more what my job is, like when I'm approaching that matchup. And not too many people could really explain it to me before, and he really broke it down.
Well, it's mostly the juggle stuff, right? Just keep her in the air.
He wasn't talking about that. He was talking about like your general positioning in neutral. Like what does she want? How do I prevent this? How do I capitalize when she overextends? Like that kind of mentality before the combos. Like the combos I can do in 20xx all day. Grab a Sheik with the player 2 slot, and I'll start up throwing her and figure out what the limits are. That's cool, but it's those grabs. Me getting grabs versus Sheik getting grabs is the match.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
The tech opportunity didn't make any sense, so I'm not surprised that there was no tech.
Shoutouts to Faceroll.
Yeah.
Showing off.
Faceroll looking really good right now.
He's a Falcon hater.
He's a Falcon hater, and he's sticking it too. He's not gonna switch back to Sheik. Yeah, he might switch back to Sheik in game 3. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see, because he got counterpicked here. So that makes sense that he's still Falcon for the time being. If he thought Falcon was good against Snake.
I think he's cool in the Falcon though. I don't think he minds it.
Really good retort from LSD. He took... Oh wait, am I mixing up who's who? No, I got it right?
Faceroll's red.
Faceroll's red. Okay, gotcha. They want us to talk about Link?
Is that Thor? Did Thor want us to talk about Link?
Which Link? Young or old?
As in Link's perfect tech chases.
Link's perfect tech chases?
Link has perfect tech chases.
Young Link, I think, has great tech chases. Older Link, they're not perfect. It's a lot of guesswork. You can't do a lot on reflex, right? So is that what we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about young or old Link?
Actually, you know what I just remembered?
Everybody say don't talk about Link, you're saying he's trash.
You know what I just remembered about Melee?
What?
I'm using my curse. Fuck Puff, dude.
Fuck Puff. Okay, we got one. We got your character. We found your real hate.
I think that rest is the biggest gimmick in Melee.
It is all wobbling, probably. I don't hate ice climbers either. I'm just going to say wobbling is. Because wobbling is based on something that happens often in the game.
And you know what? I hate Puff, and I've thought about maining Puff.
I think
rest.
the back air is a bigger gimmick than rest. To be quite honest, to be perfectly honest, to get someone into rest is actually not hard, but it's not a grab. That's for sure. It's not
necessarily easy.
It's
I'm
not necessarily
saying it
easy.
is. I think
wobbling is the biggest true gimmick in the game.
I think that if you get an advantage on a Puff, the game could be over. Because they could rest you for 3 stocks, and even if you trade every time, you could lose.
You could lose, yeah.
And I think that is dumb.
Okay. It's a Sheik thing. Oh, yeah, you're a Sheik player. I was like, I know. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's a little bit of a Sheik thing.
It all clicked. Because, like, I'm not saying that Marth beats Jigs at any given time, but I can bear the matchup. I enjoy the matchup. I understand.
I've just got a crouch. I've got a needle cam.
Yeah, I can.
They're gonna crouch.
I enjoy the matchup as Marth, even if some days it's not in my favor. I can actually enjoy that matchup. So I could see it as Sheik, though. I could say I accidentally did a dash attack. You're dead.
I'm dead.
You're dead. Future of Samus. Unfortunately,
the future of Samus is Pooch.
No, the future of Samus is probably still Hugs. So Plup actually had said when he played Leffen at Evo and ended up beating him with Samus that he was going to lose, so he was going to YOLO Samus.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that among the top 6 players, the only one who really has never played Hugs is Leffen. So he has not gotten that saturation of experience yet. He played Hugs and lost to him. He played Plup and lost to him, so he doesn't have the saturation of Samus play yet. I don't think there's very many European Samuses, is all I've gathered from that.
Yeah, I mean, he lost to a Duck a while ago, too, I think.
And you know what? After Hugs beat Leffen, everyone's like, 20xx isn't Fox, it's Samus. 20, or the anti-20xx is Samus, but... I don't know. There's a lot of awesomeness, but I could never see Samus winning a Super Major. You know what I'm talking about, like Evo's, Apex's. It's just not even a possible. I could even see Captain Falcon winning one. Maybe not as somebody's main. I think if somebody used Captain Falcon in Grand Finals as a secondary, it's possible.
Like a Peach Con or something.
Yeah, but I just don't, for some reason, see a Samus being used in a Grand Finals set at a Super Major. That's just me.
I don't see it, but I also think that it's possible.
You think it's possible?
I think that like the work that Hugs puts in, I think Hugs is a really good player.
After hearing Hugs talk about his own game, how he sets up his game, how he creates traps and situations and mind games, and he conditions you, I believe that maybe not infallible, but a lot of the upper players, not only, bar Leffen, let's just talk about American players who play Samuses, because we have ESAM, we have Plup, we have Hugs among the big Samuses who make it to tournaments and have been making it to tournaments for years. I don't think ESAM's playing as much Melee anymore, but he had been for years, so a lot of people have had that experience, right?
Yeah.
I feel as if the mind games and conditioning, some people have learned that matchup in America.
Yeah.
And once you kind of understand that conditioning, it's all about your skill compared to the other player then. And a lot of those upper players will destroy Hugs, right?
All right.
Good on Hugs to make it the top 9. He was 9.
He got 9.
He got 9.
Lost to Chew.
He lost to Chudat, who's also a classic champion of this game. But I just feel as if that can't go any further. I feel like that the upper limit of seeing Samus at a super major was watching Leffen lose. Watching Leffen lose to
Sucks.
Plup.
I
That's the highest you'll ever see it again.
I'm not gonna say. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna
What?
say. I
Where? That's what I said. That's the upper limit. And it
Okay.
wasn't him just using Samus the
yeah.
whole time.
I
He
don't
went back
think
to
you
his
can
sheet.
consider Plup a Samus.
Yeah,
in
that's his pocket
in that
character.
bracket.
He used it as a counter pick. We're talking about the future
Hugs
of Samus.
is the Samus.
Hugs is the Samus. I'm not saying Hugs is the best Samus, but Hugs is a Samus main, and that's so will be considered the Samus.
I would almost say Hugs is the best Samus.
I'd actually pay to see Plup
I'd
versus
be
Hugs.
hard pressed.
I would pay to see Plup versus Hugs. Now, I've seen it. I think it's played in the past. I've seen the old one. I would pay to see it now.
Well, see, the thing is,
'Cause-
I don't think Dittos are at all a good representation, especially in a match like Samus.
I think it's a good understanding. You understand your character well enough. If you want to say you're the best character, maybe you would need other matchups. But to say I am best at this character to the point where I understand my character's flaws and good sides, and I can utilize them at any given
I think
moment.
there's a difference between the best understanding of a character and the best at a character.
I still think Plup is up there.
I
think Plup
agree.
is the guy, personally.
I think that Plup is the... He's an amazing Samus player, probably second best, if I had to guess.
I put him best. Plup's micro spacing and decision making is phenomenal.
You know, really,
doesn't
the only
use
reason I'm
condition.
saying he's not the best Samus is because he doesn't play him as much anymore.
Yeah, it is a shame. It happened at Salty Sweet, but Hugs was not in good shape at the time. This is Hugs. I'm not saying Hugs ever retired, but it seems like right now, at this very moment, Hugs is in the best melee shape of his career. And physical shape. That dude is ripped. Holy cow. So I think Hugs right now does not represent Hugs at that Salty Sweet. And I did see that Salty Sweet.
It's hard to say, dude.
Hard to say, most definitely. We need to get like 5 good players and make them play all of them. And
Yeah.
right after each other. So then
Put
I
through
would
the gauntlet and
then
see
I would
who
know.
lasts longer. Hey, I'll give you... Hey, 6 gods. I'll give you $5 each to play Hugs and Plop. Just 2 sets. $5. Hey, that's.
I bet $5 is like pittance.
You still gotta pay for your ticket out here, man. $5.
$5.
Do it at
I don't know,
like
that's
I
this
don't
is
know,
my
combo breaker or something. Next
I
combo
think
breaker.
that there's probably more Samus to be had, but the way that particularly Hugs plays Samus in the conditioning sense has an upper limit. He has arguably a glass ceiling with that. There, that is
Okay.
That's acceptable.
I agree.
I think the difference in the two players rather, is Hugs is a conditioning character and probably the best at it. I'm gonna just say that now. He's probably, because there's few characters that don't have the tools that need you to do something else and that make it to like top 9s and top 8s. I think Samus requires you to condition people to really excel, but Plup pushed the spacing and the finer tech skill and of Samus to an upper limit as well.
Okay.
Next question.